Textbooks are considered big-ticket items, adding up to hundreds of dollars a semester. Now at NAU, there's a way to cut those expenses in half. The Rent-A-Text program is underway through Northern Arizona University's bookstore.
It is a program that allows students to rent their textbooks instead of purchasing them for about 50% less cost than it would normally cost them. And they rent it for the semester and then they just bring it back to us, almost like a movie rental.
The university's bookstore is operated by the Follett Higher Education Group, who tested the program before rolling it out at NAU and other campuses across the country.
Over the last year, they did beta tests with a smaller number of stores. They saved, over the average of 2 semesters, about $6 million for their students. So this year we are going nationwide. About 700 stores will be on the Rent-A-Text program.
Because of this trend, some bookstores are reporting 2- to 3-fold increases in sales and rentals, which could mean greater student participation.
So from that vantage point, I'm grateful that all of my students will have books in the classroom, which has not always been the case in previous semesters because they've been too expensive.
Many textbooks cost upwards of $100. The ability to rent that book at less than half the retail price is a welcomed option for cash-strapped students.
I think it's a really great program, especially coming in as a freshman. It's giving us a chance to learn how to manage money and how we need to decide, oh, should we buy this book, should we rent it? And I think it's really good, especially for people who are struggling like that.
Not all the titles in the bookstore are available in the Rent-A-Text program, but when there is an option to buy or rent, students say there are several factors to consider.
There are classes that have books that you're not going to use again later in life. Like for my major, for my forestry books, I'd be able to reference them later on in the field perhaps. So it's nice to hold on to books like that.
And like the purchased books, there are few restrictions placed on the rentals.
So they're able to write in the books and take notes as they would in any other book that they owned. And that truly was a selling point for me, because if the book has to remain virgin and untouched, then they're not really engaging with the book. So the more they write in it, the happier I am.
Bookstore staff say keeping people happy while reducing some costs is a smart equation, and they are looking for additional savings options for the future. Rent-A-Text programs are being rolled out at 1,300 college campuses nationwide.